Welcome to the video on breaking bad news in communication. As doctors looking after children, we may encounter many occasions where we have to break bad news to parents. The examples include telling the parents about a new diagnosis of Down syndrome, or a new diagnosis of a brain tumor, or a new diagnosis of a hematological malignancy. How can we break such bad news to the parent in an efficient way? The approach that is recommended to break bad news is called Spike's protocol. What is meant by Spike's protocol? Here, each letter indicates one of the steps of the approach. S indicates the setting. So it is very important that you ready yourself and prepare yourself to deliver the bad news. Essentially, this means for you to have enough time to spend with the patient, to break the bad news, and to make the setting appropriate. For example, not having too much noise and having good comforted seating arrangements, etc. And P indicates perception. That is again very important, where you need to explore what the patient already knows about the child's condition. Because in breaking bad news, you have to fill or bridge the gap between the patient's expectations versus the reality of the patient's diagnosis. So by giving the bad news, breaking the bad news, you try to approximate the gap between the patient's expectations versus the reality. Therefore, exploring the perception and the patient's perspective is very important. And I indicates invitation. That means the invitation to break bad news essentially needs to come from the patient. And K indicates the knowledge. That is where you actually break bad news. So you have to give the bad information in chunks, and you have to be very empathetic while delivering the bad news. So E in Spike's approach indicates empathy. And lastly, S indicates summary. So summary in this stage, it involves making an agreement with the patient and the parent about the future steps of how the child can be managed for better care. So let's look at this demonstration of breaking bad news. Here, what we are going to demonstrate is a doctor telling the bad news of a new diagnosis of Down syndrome to a mother who has just delivered her new baby. Let's watch it.
Please come and have a seat, please.
Good morning, doctor.
Good morning. I'm Dr. Tamali Fernando, and I'm the pediatric doctor who is looking after your baby.
Yes, nice to meet you, doctor.
Yes, nice to meet you too. So am I speaking to Mrs. Nishani
Yes.
Pereira?
Yes.
Yeah. So first of all, congratulations on your baby's new arrival.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So how do you feel now? Is everything okay?
I'm really happy right now.
Yeah.
I feel so good.
Yeah, feeling so well.
Yes.
Yes. Then did your husband and your family come to see your baby?
Yes, actually my husband was here until a few hours ago. He just went home to get some more clothes, and everyone visited us. Everyone's really happy.
So actually today I'm here to speak about your little baby. So is it okay to be like this, or do you want anyone else to accompany you in this chat?
No, I think it's okay. Yes. What is this about, doctor?
Yeah. Apparently we are doing a newborn checkup, which is examination of your baby before being discharged, to ensure whether your baby is well before discharge. So in the same way, I have done the examination on your baby as well. So can I know that, have you noticed anything odd regarding your baby, anything which you have concern?
I haven't noticed anything like that. But doctor, actually my mother-in-law said that my child doesn't look like either one of us. Do you think we need to be concerned about that?
Yeah, that's what I need to talk to you. So, in the same way that I have explained you earlier, I have done the examination on your baby. And what I'm concerned is there are several features which is compatible with the condition which we called as Down syndrome. So, have you heard about this condition? Are you aware of it?
Oh my god.
So, you can take this tissue, please.
Isn't it something like really serious? You must be. I don't think you are correct.
Have some water, please. I'll explain you that I can understand this is quite unbearable for you.
Yes. Oh. Are you sure about this, doctor?
Yeah, because most of the time we suspect your baby is having this condition because most of the doctors are familiar with this kind of features which a baby with Down syndrome can have.
So what's going to happen now, doctor?
Yeah. So to confirm the diagnosis, first of all, we have to get a blood test done on your baby. Basically, it's regarding the genetic testing. And after that, we have planned to do several scans to check whether there's any abnormalities in your baby's heart and other organs as well. We are taking another blood test to check the thyroid function as well. In addition to that, we have to refer your baby to the ophthalmologist and the audiologist for hearing and vision checkup as well. So I can arrange another meeting with your husband as well to discuss further details.
I don't know how to speak about this with him. I think if you can talk about this with him also, it'll be better.
Yeah, sure. So once the test results are available, we will let you know about that. And is there anything that you need to know, anything that you want to clarify from me?
I don't know, doctor. Is this our fault that this happened to him, doctor?
No, actually not, because this occurs due to abnormal genes. And this condition need a long-term follow-up. So we are continuing the follow-up of your baby at our clinic. And once it's grown up, the follow-up will be taken over by the general physicians. And we can arrange a bit more follow-ups and more consultations with other doctors as well to discuss regarding what to do next. So I know that it's hard for you to bear, but since we are suspecting this condition on your baby, we have to get a blood test done to confirm it. And also, we are always there to help you. You can contact us at any time. And we will arrange another meeting with your husband as well.
Yes, I think he'll have more questions.
Yeah, that would be better.
Yes.
So is there any other question for you to ask from me?
No, doctor.
Yeah, so I'll come back with the results of the gene test once they are available. So we'll discuss after that. Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes. Thank you.
Thank you, doctor.